I'm Chris Weiss, one of the guitar instructors at MozingoMusic. We have two locations. One is in Ellisville, and I teach at the O'Fallon, Missouri studio. This is a really cool lick that a lot of guitarists may recognize, so here it goes. The lick starts off with an E minor arpeggio ascending. I'm actually going to start here on the A string on the 7th fret with my little finger. I'm going to play that note. Go to the next string down. I'm actually playing the 5th fret on the D string. I'm going to play the 4th fret on the G string, the 5th fret on the B string, the 3rd fret on the high E, and then the 7th fret on the high E. At that point, I'm actually going to slide up to the 12th fret. And again, we want to try to do this in one motion. As I actually go down from the, I guess, the first note to the last note on this arpeggio, we really want to talk a little bit about the picking stroke here. I don't want to reload my picking stroke, meaning that I don't want to actually play one note and then bring it back up and then pick down again. What I really want to do is just kind of drag my pick down, kind of as if I'm strumming a chord. Just as if you were to play a chord and strike straight down, we're just going to do the same thing. The key to this is actually timing the strum, or the sweep as they call it, to the placement of our fingers here so everything kind of matches up. If I do it slowly, again, just kind of dragging my pick straight down, and then picking the last 7 here as an upstroke. At that point, I'm actually going to slide to 12. This 12 actually won't be picked. I'm actually just going to play it from that 7 that I picked up and then just shoot my finger or slide up to the 12th fret. So as I play, that sets up the second half of the guitar lick. What I'm going to do here is actually play a descending G major scale. I'm going to play, starting from 12, I'm going to pull off to 10 and then pull off to 8, slide to 7, hammer back onto 8, hammer back onto 10, pull back off to 8, pull back off to 7, cross hammer, meaning that I'm actually going to hammer onto the next string without picking it on the 10th fret with my little finger, pull that off to 8, and pull that off to 7. So just that little phrase there is actually what comprises the rest of the lick. In fact, that's a good idea just to practice that small little section until it gets comfortable. Now, you don't want to practice it so much that it gets so fast, only because we want to make sure our hands get used to connecting the other two patterns. The other two patterns are actually the exact same thing, so I'm starting on the same notes here. So again, as I play the notes, if we look at the E, I'm playing E, D, C, B, C, D, C, B, A, G, and F sharp. I'm going to actually play that exact same note set. The fingering is the same, and actually the movement is the same. I'm playing it the same way. I'm going to actually cross hammer as I come to the next string on that E, and then do the same lick. And then I'm going to play it another octave, 1 octave lower, same thing, using the same fingering, just again starting on E here on the 7th fret of the A string. And as I play through and I use the entire lick, I'm again picking only the first note. Everything else is actually taken care of with the fret hand. This may be a little difficult at first, but the idea is it gives it a nice smooth sound. Picking a guitar lick actually, although has its own sound, has a very aggressive sound. If I do the hammer-ons and pull-offs, I get a nice smooth rolling sound out of it. So as I sit there and play from the beginning to the end slowly, this is what the entire lick sounds like. And again, this is how you want to kind of work it up at home. And again, when I finish the lick here at the bottom, as soon as I end off with the 2nd fret, I'm actually pulling off to the open low E string, and then sliding to the 7th fret on the A, again, finishing with 2 E's just to make sure that the lick resolves. One more time, in normal speed. To learn more, go to MozingoMusic.com and find out how easy it is to take private lessons from our pros.